how can you position your brand to start getting out in front of people in the real world? We want people to start looking at you like McDonald's and Wendy's, like they drive past it and see it, and now that brand becomes more embedded inside of your audience's mind because it's becoming more tangible. Being in person and creating that experience for your brand and for these customers and for your community is ultimately gonna create and cultivate a strong brand and a strong audience around your product that's gonna make your company impenetrable.
Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of WRLDINVSN.
I'm Marlon Watts. I'm the co-owner and CEO of WRLDINVSN.
Hey, and in this video, we want to keep this real simple, but we want to make this super valuable.
Yep.
And what I want to talk to you about today, and what me and Marlon want to talk to you about today is like why you should be a part of events, why you should be popping up with your brand.
Yep.
Why is it important to get outside instead of just being behind the internet and trying to run ads? It is extremely important to meet people. It is extremely important to build relationships. So what we want to do in this video is we want to share the things that you are missing out on by not attending events like the event that we had, by not getting out, selling your product, by not getting out, popping up, by not getting out and just being the face of your brand.
Yeah, and I really like the number one thing is like giving yourself a chance. Like a lot of times, we talk about it all the time, like you're either waiting on opportunity or making opportunity. And being a part of an event like this right now, we currently at Fashion Fest doing these pop-ups, doing a pop-up, doing these podcasts. And when we out at these events, it gives us visibility. Like I need you to take your brand and start to make it tangible. The reason why, you know, back in the days, we used to talk about this all the time, Nick, well, like 10 years ago, you didn't like look at Amazon as being a big company because you really didn't see like what was going on behind the scenes. You knew that Amazon was selling product online, people was buying it, but it wasn't until we started seeing trucks drive around, we started seeing warehouses, like that's when we noticed that Amazon was right here in our face this whole entire time. And that's all we preaching inside of this podcast today. It's like, yes, we know that online is gonna scale your business. It's gonna allow you to make hundreds of thousands of dollars within a shorter period of time. But being in person and creating that experience for your brand and for these customers and for your community is ultimately gonna create and cultivate a strong brand and a strong audience around your product that's gonna make your company impenetrable. Because it's like, man, we do these events consistently and we see the same people. They come and show us pictures. Man, this is my third year taking a picture with y'all. And they become lifelong customers and lifelong fans. They're commenting on all of our pictures online. They're buying our product. And it's because we actually came out here and they're seeing the growth of our business. We're not just sitting back and just trying to look cool online to get sales. Right. We actually out here networking, connecting, and meeting people in the flesh.
The one thing that I feel like is the number one most important thing, just throwing it out there, is the relationship building part. Like people don't understand that like a lot of our long-term relationships and our most beneficial relationships, like people that we didn't make money with, you know, we met them in person. So it's like not only have we been able to connect with people that got millions of followers, but we've been able to exchange contacts. We've been able to exchange phone numbers, right? To build a real life, genuine connection.
Yep, 4.5K just 10 minutes before I was recording this
million.
video. 4.5 million followers. Somebody was walking through this event, saw our product, wanted to connect with us. And it's the thing too, like this is the big thing. And it's gonna hit hard because it's past the level of just giving them product. Like we trying to connect with them on a whole deeper level so that way we could continue to get them product, continue to have them embody what we're doing. So instead of just talking about business and wearing our product, you know, we ask them, y'all play basketball? Let's go hoop. Let's go create another connection outside of these events because it's going to give us the opportunity to leverage that relationship that you just spoke of and continue to like monetize our brand through the same people that we already meeting. So you just need to like, a lot of people come to these events all the time and exchange numbers, exchange contacts and meet people, but they don't do nothing with that.
Exactly.
Like, because it's all about business.
Or they don't even come.
Or it's all about you wanting something from that person. But instead of like trying to just connect with that person generally, like I said, man, do you hoop? Let's go hoop. Now I'm taking the pressure off like talking about business or somebody trying to support us or wear product and tag us because they're going to tag us now because we creating a genuine relationship with them. And so like you got to think about that when you're doing these type of events, man. Like this type of stuff is really going to set your brand up. And what happens is this is opportunity to create content. Like it's so many people that you're gonna be able to meet to create content, and during your pop-up shop and during your event and coming to experiences like this, it's gonna allow you to create content. You can create content on coming to the trip, the whole setup, the behind the scenes. You can create content on people that's buying the product and buying the merchandise. You can create content like we're doing right now. Our setup is all geared to creating content. We're doing a podcast live at these events while selling product. So I just need you to really like think about this. Like, how can you position your brand to start getting out in front of people in the real world? And yes, we want you to grow online. We're not saying that. But what we're trying to say is we want people to start looking at you like McDonald's and Wendy's, like they drive past it and see it. And now that brand becomes more embedded inside of your audience's mind because it's becoming more tangible.
Facts. Like it's just nothing that you like that you can't get more, out of life, other than just meeting people in real life. Now I understand when COVID was around, it's like obviously you didn't want to be around people, but now that 100%. It's gone, it's like you gotta build genuine connections. You gotta build genuine relationships. And like those gonna go a long way.
And I got a question, bro. Like, cause I mean, of course we talking about the good stuff, making money, but like, what's like the struggles of doing something like this as well? Like something that you may not really like about doing the event, something that's a little bit harder.
Personally, me, the setup. Like I don't want to be a part of the setup. I don't like. It's just I just want to show up. Like I'm just being honest with you. But it's crazy that I'm saying that because like when we was really getting out the mud, like I had to help set up. You get what I'm trying to say? But that's one of the things I feel like is my least favorite. My most favorite is talking to people. Like getting in front, doing these videos. That's like the best part about it. But the setup and the breakdown is probably the least favorite part of them.
And what I would say is for people like to make that easier for y'all, like start building out like setups that's gonna be the same exact thing. Like it's not where you're gonna have to always reinvent the wheel. Like start creating you a experience that you're gonna be able to literally just duplicate wherever you go. Like this same setup we purchase and we invest in, and now we able to take this setup. We don't have to rent anything, and we just continue to grow our brands. And it's okay if you don't have a tablecloth. It's okay if you don't have a banner. But what happens the next time that you come to the event and you do the event, you have those things. And what's going to start to happen is people going to start recognizing the growth of your brand because now you being transparent, you showing people where you at. And so they're going to start noticing the evolution of your brand. Like people notice when we just was setting up, now we got wooden floors down. You know what I mean? We got stuff in the background. And now we're making it more appealing, and people respect that a whole lot more because they see us investing in the brand. Like when you first getting started, a lot of y'all taking y'all money and spending it, but you're not really investing in the brand to ultimately create that value that's going to validate why somebody should be paying $30, why somebody should be paying $50, why somebody should be paying $100. You have to invest in that brand to validate those prices and your product.
Nah, I love that, bro. I really want to keep this short and sweet.
Yeah, it's all good. Like, honestly, you need to be at events like this. You need to be at trade shows. You need to be doing consistent pop-ups. We take y'all through the process. Like, right now, you may be in the backpack method, which means that you have product on you at all times.
Thanks.
You got a nice bag, a deep bag, one of them bags that puff out, and you got product all in it. Every time you meeting somebody, every time you going to the events, every time you going to work, you got product so that people can actually buy it. You're going to take that experience from doing the backpack method, and now you're going to start cultivating pop-up experiences, whether that's festivals, whether that's doing pop-ups on the weekend at the kiosks, whether that's doing pop-ups at the universities, whatever that is. But that's going to help you start to really get out there and start embodying your brand. And also what that's going to do is give you that feedback that you need so people can really understand. You could test out your why, you could test out your products, and then you're going to really know, okay, I have a winner. Now, how do I really get this product to be sold every day? Whether you selling it yourself in stores, whether other stores selling it, it really don't matter. But all of that stuff literally starts here. We literally met somebody that said that there was a buyer of stores like Bloomingdale's, Neiman Markets, and they won't put our product in some type of way. But like not being at these events, you don't have no opportunity at all.
Facts. So, hey, I'm Nicholas Clark Corn and designer at WRLDINVSN.
Hey, I'm Marlon Watts, Corn and CEO of WRLDINVSN.
And we out.